right, Serenity. What is your take on the Israeli, America, and Iran war? Okay, guys, we are back again, as you can see. Now, I'm going to tell you much more on this video about this ongoing war. A lot of people are predicting that this could lead to Third World War. But I am here to tell you that the Third World War has already begun in the year 2020, undetected. A lot of us don't know that the Third World War has actually begun. And the reason is because we are expecting to see a battle with missiles lying all over the world, okay, atomic bombs, nuclear weapons, and all of that. No. The book of Isaiah says that the war, the battle in the latter day will not be between weapons, armories, swords, and all of that. It is an intellectual war. And who is behind it? The devil himself, Satan. Why? Because he has made a vow from the beginning of time. He wants to be able to control the human mind. So, and for him to do that, he needs to regulate the population the way humans evolve. So he wants to depopulate the human population, okay, so that he will be able to create a system for them and be able to control that system. And he has his own people who he uses to achieve all of this agenda for himself. And those guys are called the elite. So when you witness coronavirus in the year 2020, this is just the beginning of the war. The coronavirus agenda is to depopulate the earth. And what is the cause for any war? It is to depopulate the population of the world. So when you hear about all of this artificial intelligence, all of these conflicts all over the world, the climate change and all of that, these agendas are brought into the table of the elite and pushed to the world in order for them to use to depopulate the population of the world. These are the agendas that they are working on currently. And I want to say this to all the Christians and every other religious person around the world. We have to pray for Donald Trump, the president of the US. He may be a puppet, he may not be a puppet, I don't know, but someone who's so key for his belief, the Christianity, that he can go extra mile to do whatever he wants to do to preserve his people. He must be examined. So, for the believers who are saying that Donald Trump is his sent, Donald Trump is God's sent, I want to tell you that Satan is so wise. In other words, he's so corny. So, the Bible lets us know that when the Antichrist comes, he may not look like it. Even the spirit of Antichrist that is still at work today, nobody really knows how this spirit operates. Not to talk of the devil himself coming and he starts telling you that he is the devil. As a matter of fact, the Donald Trump in-law, Jared Kushner, happens to be the one that establishes the peace treaty between the Middle East and the Arab nation. And that character has done something that resonates with what the Antichrist will do, what the Bible tells us that the Antichrist will do in the last day. In fact, he bought a building, a popular building known as the world's most populous building in America. And the name of that building is 666. And these allies are working hand in hand. So can we say that Donald Trump is a saint? Why his in-law, Jared Kushner, is the devil? No, I am not saying that. But we need to examine these two characters very, very well. Not to further this video, I don't want to share everything with you here. I just come to tell you that the World War, the Third World War, is ongoing on the background without many people knowing. Okay, so stick around. I'm going to release more of these videos revealing the fact, the end time facts, and the things that are happening on the ground without anybody knowing. I'm going to be pushing it to you. So stick around my channel. And remember,